Moving on, and it's 8 weeks until summer when the sun's going to be shining. Well, good luck if you're in Melbourne, but we'll be hitting the beach and just generally heading outdoors. But that also means getting possibly more exposure to harmful UV. This is Carrie looking her usual pretty self, but what happens when you peel off the layers? Underneath is a world of hidden UV damage caused by Australia's harsh sun. Carrie got her skin checked for UV damage that's not apparent to the naked eye by Photobus, a mobile skin analysis unit that's travelling around Australia giving free skin damage checks.
You only need small amounts of sun exposure regularly to accumulate a lot of damage over 10 to 20 years. That's not enough to say you'll definitely get skin cancer, but it's enough to suggest you have a close eye kept on your skin.
More than 1,000 Aussies are diagnosed with skin cancers every day, and every 8 hours a person dies from the disease. But the good news is skin cancer is preventable, with over 95% of cases successfully treated, if caught early. With 80% of sun damage caused before the age of 18, what can we do to protect our skin now if the damage is already done?
Dr. Karen Grieve is from SunSense and is also the chairman of Sunscreen Team Australia. Karen, as an ambassador for the program, I had to have my photo taken, as we saw there. I was so shocked. It was hideous. Do you think most Aussies would be shocked if they saw their own UV photo?
Look, I do think most Australians are going to be shocked when they see their SunSense UV photograph. Generally, we think that we all do a really, really good job of looking after our skin. But the reality is that we live under the harshest sun in the world in Australia, and it's exposure to this sun each and every day that actually builds up the hidden UV damage that we see in our skin. Carrie, you got a score of 42, which was a little bit below the national average of 51, but it doesn't matter what the score is that you get, there's always something that can be done about it.
Karen, I've got worse skin than her. I'd be lucky to get a 10, honestly. What do you do when you see the photo and it's just terrible? I mean, how do you analyse it?
Look, the way we determine the score is that we take your data and we compare it to a national database. The score that we end up with is a ranking of how well you've done compared to this matched database.
I'm sure many people are still shocked that the message isn't getting through in 2012, because we've been hearing about slip, slop, slap, rap for a very long time now. Is there new tips, or is it still the same old message that you're trying to get out there?
Look, it is the same message, because the same message is what we know works. We need people to wear really good protection. We need them to wear hats, we need them to wear sunglasses, and we need them to apply sunscreen as well.
The big thing for me, Karen, is all over Australia people die every day from cancers that aren't preventable. This is a cancer that is preventable if you do something about it, and all you got to do is put on a bit of sunscreen. And I think for me that's the bit that kind of rung true with me, but also that you've got to wear it every single day, even in winter.
That is so very true. We know that even on a cloudy day or a day when you can't see the sun, 80% of the UV radiation is still getting through, so it's still getting to your skin and doing damage.
Karen, is it okay to walk up to strangers on a beach and ask them to apply sunscreen to your back?
Look, it's not a technique that I would recommend, but certainly if it's the only way you can get sunscreen put onto you, why not?
That's a yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Hughesy's picked the one bit of information he needed from this chat. Karen, thanks very much for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
If you want any more details, just head to our website.
Now, a clarification on a story that we ran on the project last night about the petition website change.org.